is Ashley Drew, and I'm 24. I'm from Scarborough, Maine. I'm a graduate from the University of Maine, Orono. I have an undergrad degree in music education and jazz, and I'm working on my master's in conducting. And I was born with cystic fibrosis. With CF, as you lose weight, your lung function tends to dip as well. So my lung function was dipping with my weight. And so with the feeding tube, it's completely stabilized it, so it hasn't gone down. It actually works out great because there's a lot of days where I'm just not hungry and I need to eat a certain amount of calories or I'll start to lose weight and I'll get sicker. So it supplements the eating that I'm not doing. So it will give me about 1,400 calories while I sleep at night. I thought it was going to interfere a lot with my life, but you can work it around your time schedule. Work. If you go to bed earlier, you start earlier. You can change the rates on it too. So with me, I have to do 600 milliliters a night, and normally you can have it at a 60 rate an hour, so 10 hours. You can have it go faster, 70 or 80, so then it would only be, say, 7 or 8 hours a night, things like that to speed it up. So you still get all your calories, but it works with your time schedule. So one of the things I was wondering about is when they have to change the feeding tube. I wasn't sure what it looked like, if it was long, if it was going to hurt. And it doesn't hurt at all, and I was really nervous about that. It's literally just a straight tube that's about 2 or 3 inches into your stomach. It comes straight out and goes straight in. There's no pain at all. The thing I was also worried about when I first got it was when I ate, was stuff going to come out of the tube because there's a hole in my stomach? And that doesn't happen at all. The first, I think it was 2 or 3 weeks, if I had water or a lot to drink, and in my case I drink a lot of Mountain Dew, it would, I would notice a little bit would come out the edges while the hole itself was healing, but that after the first 2 weeks that doesn't happen anymore. Some of the negatives about having the feeding tube is when you're trying to, say, go out for a night out and maybe wearing tight clothing, there's a strange bump there, so some things fit a little differently. Other than that, I really don't have any negatives. There's so many things that outweigh any little negative there is, and most of the negatives I'd have to say are about the physical, the looks, opposed to how much it actually helps. Rare occasions I do have pain, and most of the time it's I've gained weight and I need a bigger feeding tube, a longer one. If it's too small, you get an indent on the front of your stomach, and it can cause irritation on the inside. And so then you just need to get a little bit larger one put in, and you're good to go, and the pain goes away. The best part of this, I would have to say, not worrying about not eating, because it's really not fun to eat when you're really not hungry. I want people to know that it's not a big deal to have a feeding tube. People have so many other crazy things nowadays that having a little bump on your stomach isn't a bad thing, and being positive about it makes everything different. I mean, I've named mine, it's my button, therefore it's not strange anymore. It's not strange to my friends, to my family. It's very helpful, and keeping your lung function up is so much more important than a little bump on your stomach.